All right, well, apparently I got my boat running the other day. If you watch my other video, yeah, my birthday fishing trip was kind of a bust. So I got it started up. I'm still not sure what was going on with it. So I decided that, got off work today and decided I'd come out to a local area lake here, and it's kind of a zoo back there at the boat landing. It's nothing but jet skis and pontoons loading, unloading, bringing people in, dropping people off. So. Hopefully this sandbar out here will take some of them out if they don't know where they're going, but yeah, let's go out. I don't know how much pan fishing I'm gonna do with my own jigs today, but it's a catch and release bass lake, so probably be targeting a few bass here. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. All right, kind of found close to my spot here, got kind of a couple rods rigged up, ready to go. Do some fine tuning here, find the right spot. What I'm doing today is going to try a little drop shotting or wacky rigging. All right, so here's what we got going. It's I don't know if you can see it there. It's just it's an eco rig hook with a 5-inch June bug. It's a shaky head worm, but it'll work for this. And it's on a drop shot rig, like I said, and got a little quarter ounce weight at the end there. I'm sitting on like 14 feet of water here, just off of a weed line. So I'm gonna pitch back up to the weed line and let it drop down, and we'll see how that goes. I just kind of do like a slow, just a lift, let it settle down, let it sit there for a second or two, and give it a couple little twitches and see if anybody grabs it. And there is I don't know if you can see it, there's a dragonfly. I'm surrounded by gnats right now, and this dragonfly is just making bank on them, which is good. We need more dragonflies. Just got buzzed. There we go. Whoa. And let's see here, we're gonna just throw the net under this guy, if he gets back up here. And there we go. So that's what it's all about. I mean, it's no record breaker, you're not gonna win any tournaments with this guy, but let's say he's a solid 17-inch fish, so got that going, so I'm going to snap a quick picture here and put them back. And one more little look for the folks at home. That's always good. Like I said, the biggest thing is trying to figure out if it's a weed or a fish. And I think that one, I pulled on it and it was kind of like, you could feel it moving a little bit. I think it was just hung up in a weed, and the weed itself was moving. There's some big stalks down there. So I can feel it kind of dragging through them. Yeah, I don't know how much of this you can hear in the background, but there's a couple of jet skis bouncing around out here. And it's actually not real bad right now. It's not as bad as it looked when I got here. But this lake, I live in the Twin Cities, and this is a metro area lake that's catch and release for bass. So if any of you people are watching locally, you probably know which lake it is. There is zero area around this lake that is not developed. There are literally houses all the way around, except for where the park is. And that's kind of busy too. There we go. Another nice one. There you go. The hook's Hooked him like right in the top of the mouth there. This one's a little smaller, so it's probably only about 13. No, actually that one's 15, so you're not gonna, like I said, not winning any tournaments with these, but just want to give a shout out to a couple of my new subscribers, Willie and Gavin. If you know, you know. I'll send you a text on where I am in case you want to come out here. And we'll try a little bit on this side of the boat. Off the back here, and if this doesn't produce anything, like I said, I got a couple more spots on this one. Hopefully the motor will start. Oh, oh man, look at that. Just, you don't think I was just messing around. Stop vibrating. Yeah, he kind of got me there. Probably had it in his mouth. See if I can get that knot out of there before we get too far here. All right. See if I can find that bag again. Grab another one of those guys. Today we're using the Zoom shaky head worm in Junebug color. Don't already know, Junebug happens to be one of my favorite colors for both bass and panfish, and that is the reason that if you've been watching any of my stuff on my channel, there's a video on making plastic baits, and that was the whole purpose, was because I would come out here and do this and the panfish would rip my baits apart, and then all I could find was just using chunks of my torn up plastic. Getting bugs up my nose now. Need that dragonfly back. Kind of watching my graph here, and I'm sitting in one spot, so it's hard to tell, but I'm either going back and forth over weeds or there's actually a few fish down there. Oh, guess he ain't falling for it twice. That was something that I learned. I fished with a guide last year, and what he said a big mistake people make is you've already talked the fish into biting once and you missed them. Don't reel it back in and throw it out again. Leave it right, just drop it right where it's sitting, because you already fooled them once. Maybe you can fool them twice. So we'll give this one more shot here, and then got another couple more offshore waypoints here, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll move in a little bit closer and find a transition where it comes off some weed flats and drops into a little bit of into a little deep spot. That usually produces fish. All right, we're gonna go check out another spot, so stay tuned. All right, well, took a little bit of finagling there, but I found my spot. I had a couple of waypoints here, and I think there was just like some clumps of weeds out in the middle of nowhere when I was here before, so I guess we'll see if anything's hanging around here. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoa! Dang, that guy means business. Oof. That one, you know, I haven't put a fish on a scale in a long, long time. This one might be scale worthy. Get the hook out of them here. There we go. All right, any guesses? Oh, it's not as big as I thought. 2.7. Still nice enough to get a picture of, seeing as how my phone's already all full of fish slime. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Should have been recorded checking all those on the scale there. I could have been running my own little mini personal bass tournament here. I'm guessing I'm close to 6 pounds right now. All right, maybe one more on this side, and then we'll move. Don't have all night. Although I should just stay and fish and not go to work tomorrow. All right, yep. We'll pull up the trolling motor here and maybe motor on over a little further than I want to go with the motor down, so shut that down. All right, we moved a little ways down here. Kind of the same deal, except instead of being an offshore or off of a like a hump or submerged island, whatever you want to call it, it's more like where the shoreline it's a gradual weed flat off the shore, and then it just drops off out here. It's about 14, 15 feet, and right on the weed edge here, so we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see what other spots we have around here. All right, well, this last couple spots were kind of a bust, so we probably won't be watching those, but yeah, caught a couple fish today. The motor's running good. If you watched my last video, you know that was an issue last time. I still don't know what the exact problem was, but I don't know, apparently running the control lever through the motions is, I don't know, the fix for everything. Yeah. I'm gonna take off, head back to maybe a quick little boat ride here, charge up the batteries, and then head back to the landing. So thanks for watching. All right, here we are again, end of another video, and I'm standing out here in my driveway, and you know, what do you know? Got the hood off the motor again. This time again, not really sure what's going on. When I went out today, or yesterday when I went out after the last mishap, this time I was just out running across the lake, just trying to charge my batteries up, and the motor started cutting out on me. So after doing a little bit of research, I think it might just be a coil pack. If it's not a coil pack, then it's going to be getting into probably carburetor issues or fuel line issues. I mean, boat's been running great since I got it, you know, a year or two ago, and I don't know, just I guess it's a old boat, so it's time to start fixing stuff. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll do a video on changing a coil pack on an outboard motor. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.